Hello and welcome back to Free Spirit Yoga. I'm Sally and today is day 10 of the Samaritans 30-day yoga challenge. So we're a third of the way through. In today's session, we're going to be circling back to look again at core muscle strength and flexibility. I really can't overstress the importance of having strong and flexible core muscles. A lot of people, including myself, have had at some point pain or injury due to either weak or inflexible core muscles. These can be problems with your back, with your hips, with your knees. And as I mentioned last week, it's really important to have a good balance between strength and flexibility. So there's a Japanese proverb that says, be like bamboo, because bamboo is strong, but it's also flexible, so it doesn't break, and it's also light, as our core feels if it's strong and flexible. And not only does the health of our core muscles affect us physically, but as I mentioned last week, the way that we hold our body, the way that we move our body has a strong influence on the way that we hold and move our minds. So to have a strong but flexible core also means that we have a strong, flexible mind. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so we're actually going to begin today's session in restorative rest. We're going to come and lay on our backs with our knees bent, our feet slightly apart, in a position that feels comfortable for you. So see how far out away you want them from your bottom. And we're going to lay with our arms just slightly out away from our side with our palms facing up. Now the reason we're going to start in this supine position, in this laying position, is because I really want to focus in on using our abdomen to help control our breath. So we're going to practice deep breathing, pranayama, to begin with. And it's much easier, particularly when you're not used to sitting on the floor, to practice this movement of the abdomen if you're not sitting upright, if you're laying down. So just close your eyes. Start by drawing your focus, your attention to your breath. And now start to deepen your breath, breathing in and out through your nose. Now as you inhale into the chest, expand the chest, but then really push your tummy out. You can see my tummy is really raising up. And then as you exhale, really draw your tummy down. Engage your tummy muscles, they are there to draw your belly button down towards your spine. So you can really see my tummy coming up as I inhale, coming down as I exhale. Really try to work on exaggerating that movement. And the reason, of course, that this happens is that as we inhale, our diaphragm pushes down, and so it pushes on our abdominal organs. If we don't allow our tummy to come out, our diaphragm can't contract fully, so we can't take a really deep breath. To allow our diaphragm to contract fully, to really push down, we have to allow our tummy to come out so that our abdominal organs have somewhere to go. So let's just practice that now. Closing your eyes. Breathing in slowly, allowing the tummy to come out, the belly to come up. Exhaling, really drawing your belly down. into your normal breath, your natural breathing pattern. And opening your eyes, we're going to start off the session this morning with a little bit of fun. We're going to try to rock ourselves up to a seated position. So I want you to hug your knees in towards your body, and I want you to then start to rock backwards and forwards, creating a bit more momentum, and see if you can come up to a seated position. Rocking backwards and forwards, create a bit more momentum and come up. Let's try that again, rocking backwards and forwards. And coming up. Okay, if you didn't quite manage it, then you can. That's something that you can practice. You can really feel your core muscles engaging to bring you into that position. Okay, so we're just going to start off sitting on our bottoms with our legs straight out in front of us. And we're going to lean back and rest on our hands. This is called base position. And we're going to start off with some seated leg raises to help strengthen our core. So we're going to start off with the left leg. We're going to inhale, keeping the leg straight, raise the leg, exhale, lower. Inhale again, exhale, lower. Inhale, exhale. Two more with this leg. Inhale, exhale. One more. Inhale, exhale. Now do 5 with the other leg, remembering to inhale as you come up, exhale as you go down. This is the last one. Good. And now, next, coming to sit with your feet apart, your legs straight. We're going to practice a pose called Churning Pose. Bring your arms out in front of you so that they're straight, interlocking your fingers. So your arms should be about parallel with the floor. And what we're going to do is we're going to come forwards and then across, and then come backwards and across. So we're making a big circle, a big stirring motion with our arms. As you come back, try to see how far you can come back. Try to come as far forward as you can. Try to keep those arms parallel with the floor. Try if you can move with your breath. So we exhale as we come back, inhale as we come forwards. Okay, and back the other way. Good, you're doing great. Okay, and coming back to the starting position. We're now going to practice a spinal twist. I'm just going to sit slightly to the side so that you can see clearly what I'm doing. I'm going to sit with my right leg out in front of me, straight. And now I'm going to cross the left leg over the right so that the left foot is sitting just the other side of the right knee. If you do find that difficult, you can just come into this position alternatively, so you can keep your foot this side of your leg. And what we're going to do is going to start off, this is called Half Lord of the Fishes. We're going to start off with, just to warm ourselves up, we're just going to wrap our right arm around the left leg, and we're going to use that to help pull ourselves round into a twist. We're placing the left hand on the floor behind us and looking behind our left shoulder. Now, if you feel comfortable, we can take that a little bit further. We can place the right elbow on the outside of the left knee, and again use that to help us just push into the twist. If you want to stay like this, that's absolutely fine. Okay, and now the same on the other side. So we're going to have the left leg out straight in front of us. We're going to cross the right over the left, or if you feel more comfortable, just keep the right foot that side. And again, we're going to start off by just wrapping the arm around the right leg, placing the right hand on the floor behind us, turning to look behind us. Try to stay up nice and straight. Try not to collapse in on yourself. Try to keep that spine long as you twist. Okay, and now see if you can bring the right elbow onto the outside of the left elbow onto the outside of the right knee, and again use that to just push yourself around into the twist. And release. Okay, now again we're going to practice a modification of a pose called East Facing Table. So I want you to sit on your bottom with your knees bent. We're going to rest on our hands with our hands behind us. This time our hands are facing in towards our body rather than base position. They were facing out. This time they're facing in towards our body. Okay, now your feet are about hip distance apart. Spread the fingers on your hands so you've got a nice stable base. And what we're going to try to do is we're going to inhale as we lift our bottom up away from the floor. And try to come as straight as you can. If you're just here, that's absolutely fine. You're still working and strengthening and flexing your core muscles. And then just look up towards the ceiling. Good, and release. Okay, now we're coming on to all fours into tabletop position. So hands directly underneath your shoulders, knees directly underneath your hips, and you guessed it, we're going to practice a few rounds of cat-cow, one of my favourite poses. So we're going to exhale to the cat stretch, really rounding our backs, looking up towards our belly button. Inhaling to the cow, dipping our belly, looking up to the ceiling. Just keep on moving between the two poses, coordinating your movement with your breath. Good. Okay, next we're going to practice that bird dog pose that we practiced in the core strength class last week, core strength and flexibility class last week. So we're going to inhale, bring our left arm up to about shoulder level, our right leg out at about hip level, and hold, looking forwards towards the fingertips, really reaching the fingertips forwards, pointing the toe, and trying to bring the toe back as far as you can. So you're elongating your body at the same time. And release. And now the same on the other side. So now the right arm and the left leg. Inhale. Really reach those fingertips forwards. Really point the toe. Try to bring the toe back as far as you can. And exhale. Very good. Okay, it's already time for Savasana, for our relaxation. So coming to lay on your back, feet slightly apart, arms out slightly away from the side of your body, palms facing up. Close your eyes and relax your whole body. Completely let go. Okay, bringing your legs together, bending your knees, rolling slowly over onto your side, and gently pushing yourself up to a seated position. Thank you very much for joining me for day 10. Can't believe we're into double figures. Please join me again tomorrow for day 11, where we'll be looking at opening our body and our mind. If you enjoyed this video, please, I can't talk again, please press the like button, subscribe to my channel, and please donate to the Samaritans. It's a fantastic and very worthy cause. Okay, thank you very much. See you tomorrow.